Hey, so I'm going to be telling you how to put your watercolor onto a floater frame. And so what I have today is another painting. It's going to exhibition and I have already mounted it onto a cradled panel. I still need to cut off these little edges, and so I'm going to do that right now. And then after that, I do have this red oak floater frame, which I'll be setting the cradle panel into. First things first, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. All right, so I showed you in another video, bing, how to mount your watercolor onto a cradle panel. So I don't need to go over this again. So I'm just gonna cut this, wax it, and then I will come back to you. Waxing time. My hair is still wet from a shower because that's life. Who has time to wait for their hair to dry when they have to make content? Okay, so there's your painting, and now we are going to install it into a floater frame. For this part, you're going to need a pack of cards. I like to opt for my Dutch Blitz cards. Who messed up my Dutch Blitz cards? You're going to need a drill, screwdriver, 8 by 1/4 construction screws. I've got my frame. Okay, we're good. Okay, I found my drill bits. You just need a tiny little drill bit. Woo. Not every floater frame will have this technique. There are other floater frames out there. I'll show you. This is ginormous, but not every floater frame will be this method. This kind of floater frame, as you can see, pops out like this. What you need to attach that is you need these like little offset things. I'll open that for you. You just need these little offset bits here. Boop, boop. There you go. But for this method, we will need to make pilot holes and all of that fun stuff. Just gonna pop this guy in here. I usually kind of feel with it for my fingers and have a guesstimate, or you can measure it. So we're gonna be putting this on here. You can see where the board is gonna lie approximately. Just gonna grab a pencil, just mark around about the edge here, here, and here. So this measures about 2 centimeters wide. So I just wanna kind of bang it in about 1 centimeter from this dot. If you want to be a little bit precise, we can go measure. So half of 13 is just over 6.5. Just leave you there. It's gonna, the middle line is gonna be around there. This is 14.5. So this needs to be 7.5-ish in here. Okay. Now about making a hole in your table, we're just gonna drill in these pilot holes. Oh. Ooh. I like to keep the drill on to go in and out, just kind of makes a bit of a smoother ride. I have a trusty desk vacuum. Such a lifesaver as an artist. It's really great for getting rid of your, bits of eraser or masking fluid that you've got on your studio desk. Okay, so this is the bit where we play around with the cards. I like to divide my Dutch Blitz cards into colors first. These are my greens, yellows, blues. Dutch Blitz is such a violent game. Don't recommend it. Get lots of claw marks on you. Okay, so I think 1, 2, 3. Got to deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Start with maybe 10 on each side. You just want to pad these out. So. Oh, that's not, I reckon you're going to need 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 on this side. 14, 15. Just right there. Stick the nose in. Deal out another 15. I wish I could count in other languages, but I'm not very good at languages. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and we're just going to keep doing this, padding the sides until they're nice and tight and about even. Do a double pad on either side. That's why I like the Dutch Blitz cards, because you got so many. I put 2 stacks of cards because I feel like even if you have it in the middle, it can sometimes have a bit of a tilt to it and you can still screw it on wonky. And so if it's feeling like, I feel like we got a little bit of movement here, so I can just build it out. Stick that in, how we feeling. Just still a little bit of movement, so. So you want to keep jamming these cards in until you've got not too much movement on either side. I still have movement on these two sides. So let's see. Okay, so we're pretty good here. So with this and the construction screws, we are now going to flip this. For this part, I'm going to get 2 sketchbooks that's clean and smaller than the frame itself. We're going to lay them on top so it remains slightly raised from the table. Hopefully none of these cards fall out. Perfect. I'm going to get my construction screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why we have the pilot holes is so that we avoid this wood from splitting. You do want to be careful about where you screw these in and how you screw them in, because you don't want it to damage the side of the cradled panel. I like to hand screw them in because I don't trust myself with a drill, apparently. I'll get one side in, that's feeling good, and then I'll just get this side in as well. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, this is hard work. To work out more. Yay, all right. That's in nice. I normally do this on the kitchen floor or something. On the floor, not on a desk, and I'm usually not filming when I do stuff like this. All right, so they're all in. And look at this is great. All right, and now with that, I can maybe remove those sketchbooks. Don't need you guys anymore. Thank you, you did great. I can now take out my cards and hopefully everything should be even. I can put my Dutch Blitz cards away. And there you have it. You've got a really beautifully framed painting. The spacing around it is even. It gives it a little bit of depth and dimension and a bit more presence. This is a beautiful red oak frame. I think I got this from Two Loons, which is a small business in Ontario. So this was a custom size cradled panel and frame set that they made for me. Really great quality work. Yeah, I think she's looking great. I'm gonna put the hardware on it, hang it on the wall, and I guess I could show it off to you later. If you would like to develop your artistic voice, build a business strategy, or even dive into the technical skills for your artistic goals, feel free to touch base with me. I have a mentorship course, several online lessons, private mentorships. Like I said, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I hope this was super helpful for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.